Hello, everybody. Welcome into Saturday, August 17th, 2024. Who would be the echo? That'd be Rich. Welcome into the Zoom Homies with Ken Stott Live. We have Bill, Greg, echoing Rich, Sam, Jeff Ryman, and Josh Kinder already. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
John Williams says, Houston, we have a problem. No, you just got to figure out what that says. There's an actual message there. I'll explain it later. It's a weak, feeble attempt at humor. Now, let's see here. I didn't see the mixture when you said hello, so hopefully that went out okay. But I did have some issues earlier today with this, so hopefully I've got all that working. Tony Wallow was in chat first, followed by Sam, One Fish 26. Darren Gilholm was third. Excuse me, John was fourth. And Greg was fourth, an hour and 3 minutes later. Now wait a minute. If John Malloy came in at 6:30 and Greg come in at 8:40, you both can't be fourth. But Greg had a rough day. He was fixing his dethatcher, and then he had. Did you eat dinner yet, Greg?
Yes, I just finished.
Hot sausage and Spanish rice. That sounds pretty good. Rick Lakes was in chat. Jeff and John Williams. Hello to everybody. Okay, so SpeakerBot did not work because I see one in there. It figures that's not going to work. I had it working earlier today, and now it doesn't work. I give up. Try a different SpeakerBot command, John. Because that one didn't work. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it over on OBS as well. Okay, that one worked. Well, that one sort of worked. I don't think the explosion is supposed to be part of that. I take the OBS off of studio mode for a minute. I had it in there. I don't think that's going to have any bearing. There's the first ad on Firefox. 2 minutes into the show. Crazy. Oh, I see Alex joined us. That's what the bell was. All right. Let me go look at SpeakerBot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. I guess I could restart it again and see if that fixes it, but I seriously doubt that that's going to solve the problem. It was working earlier today, that's all I know. Yeah, exclamation K is not going to work. Actually, none of them are going to work right now. I shut it down. I'm going to restart it, see if that fixes it. Well, there it's trying to go. That's interesting. I shut it down and it works. Just the way my day's been going. Kind of frozen right there. Huh. And now I can't get it to start back up. You guys are being awfully quiet tonight.
Well, if you would like me to say something, the new news of the night is Ghetto called me again. He he was asking me about his monitors, what monitors he had, because he wanted to get Natasha a new monitor. But I talked him out of it.
She can't see anything anyway, right?
I
We've
talked
been.
I talked him out of it because she can't see it and he only needs to be able to remote access it. Well, here's the thing. they make these things called HDMI dummy adapters. And what they basically do is they fool Windows or any computer into thinking there's a monitor attached, even though there's not a monitor attached. So, because they could cause issues if you don't have a monitor attached. In some cases, that could cause problems remoting into the computer. And so he could get like a 3-pack of these dummy HDMI or DisplayPort adapters, plug it in, and the Windows would think that it's got a monitor plugged in, even though there's no monitor plugged in, since she doesn't need a monitor. So I just sent him a link to a 3-pack of those, and he don't need to get her a monitor. He only needs to get like a $7 pack of those dummy HDMI plugs.
We've been trying to talk him out of buying a monitor for a week, so hopefully you actually succeeded at what you're trying to do. This is weird. StreamerBot will not start.
Hey, Alex.
Yes, ghetto.
I don't think Josh is the one you got to talk out of it.
It's funny you bring that up because I ran the test tonight, and I turned on the computer without the monitor, but when I did it, I didn't have JAWS set up, so I waited and let JAWS start up, and then I pulled, because for some reason when you install Windows, it's not set as default to play the startup time. So I pulled Windows, okay, play the startup time, but when the logon screen comes up, you have an option when you set up JAWS to have JAWS automatically start when the logon screen starts. So what I did is I unplugged the monitor, I plugged in my speaker, I restarted the computer with the monitor plugged in. When I knew it was restarting, I put the monitor out.
John Williams said, "Hello,
and
everyone."
That computer does start without a monitor. So the way I have it set up now, it shouldn't need a monitor.
Well, I would still go ahead and get those little adapters just in case.
Right.
Because you could always plug in one, and that way the system will always think there's a monitor attached, and you don't have to worry about it messing up.
Without glasses?
It's a way people use them if they need to test graphics cards and stuff like that remotely. Because obviously if they need to test a GPU, they need the system to think there's a monitor plugged in. So
Hey Ken,
Yeah, I'm still here.
you still have my processor?
Nope, I do not.
No, I was gonna say, if you did, why don't you take one of your computers and try what Alex and I were talking about, and just put the processor in, and just put a little adapter like me and out, like I'm trying to do, and try it that way.
Well, that's all fine and good, Ghetto, except if the processor that was yours that you somehow screwed up is bad and it could run the possibility of screwing up the motherboard, why would I
John
want to do
Williams
that?
said, "Would you like to play a game?"
No, I was just thinking, that's all. I didn't know how bad it was screwed up.
Well, I don't know that it will screw it up. I'm just saying, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's just go with that. Okay, so partly it looks like SpeakerBot is working, and it looks like one of the SpeakerBot commands is not working. So a restart of that got that fixed. I'm not sure why it didn't want to work. Now, the computer did go into hibernation or sleep or whatever you want to call it this afternoon, so that could be why. I don't know. Long Dog says, when we have audio proclivities, really makes you wonder if I had large speakers, how it would startle me to have the sound jump out at me. Just might do that. I don't know. It just might do that. I'm going to figure this out, why that's not working. Okay, so the picture comes on. Now there's audio that goes with that picture.
Without glasses.
But there's no audio playing. So that doesn't make any sense at all. And then the picture doesn't turn off. Okay. So Sam and I will get together once the show is over and we will figure out why it's not working. It should work because I copied something from another command that has picture, audio, and it goes away and plays with no problem. But this one, for some reason, is not wanting to play that, and I don't quite understand why. So are you hearing a kin sound, Long Dog? So if you're hearing a kin sound, I am not hearing the kin sound. And I should hear it.
I hear it.
So why do I normally hear it on everything else, but I'm not hearing this? Yeah, it's clearly playing. It showed up in the
Without glasses.
mixer. But the picture is not staying long enough now. And then the picture comes back, and then is the picture going to go away? Probably not. Yeah, it finally goes away. So that's weird. Earlier today, I could hear it. Now, if someone says exclamation C and types in anything after that, I'm going to hear that in my ear.
Ken Stout Live said, "What's up?"
So I heard that in my ear. Why am I not hearing the... Hello, Suzanne Morjan, Proud Single Mom, channel number 2. And yep, ads doesn't surprise me. You probably get a lot of ads in the Philippines. So Sam, that makes no sense to me why it's showing on the mixer, but I can't hear it in my ear, and anything else and everything else I'm hearing in my ear.
So
Yeah, so
I was just gonna say I don't remember since you brought up ads. I don't remember. Did we get to Tim's topic of not having ads in YouTube?
no, we didn't get
today?
to a lot of topics today that he said he was going to get to. Did not. I think he was poking fun at Tim. I don't think Tim wanted ads the way I understood it.
Tony Wallow said, "Normal ooh."
Yeah, Tony said normal, and I heard that.
I just find that strange. If in fact he's not using any kind of ad blocker, but is still not receiving ads, at least on his home Wi-Fi connection.
I don't know. I don't get ads on my. I went back to Google for monitoring. It works just fine. I don't get ads on my live stream. On other people's live streams, they're kind of hit and miss. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't get them. So I don't know. I do not have an ad blocker on there as well. Mrs. K's Firefox doesn't have an ad blocker, and clearly they come through. I mean, it's part of it. Yeah, Ghetto.
When I live stream, do you get an ad?
Not at this particular point in time, I do not.
Okay.
Do you know why?
If I'm not monetized?
Correct.
So, this little funny bit happened today. So about an hour or two ago, my mom calls me on the phone, and it's like I'm having my friends over at my grandma's house with her for the night, and she said her words to me were, "What's the password?" And I'm like, "What password?" And finally I get out of her the Wi-Fi passwords. Her friend's phone can
Without
join
glasses?
the Wi-Fi, and I proceed to tell her what the Wi-Fi password is, and I get to the part where there's numbers, and her friend is trying to type out the words of the numbers. Like trying to type out like 1, 2, the actual words. Instead of typing in the, the numbers, numerical digits. But they got it. So I just thought that was funny.
Mileage may vary. Well, that works, and that is extremely loud in my ear. Next time that plays, I got to get back to OBS and tone that down a little bit. Man, that was loud. All right, so I think I figured the issue. I think I figured it out. And I'll be able to verify that in 1 second. All right, somebody give exclamation K a go and see if that works.
Can. Without glasses? Can.
All right. Apparently that wasn't the issue. Somehow there was some weird things happened after this thing went to sleep. The command that's supposed to say the audio reverted back to something that wasn't the audio. Everything is working but that one, and that's really got me frustrated. I spent a lot of time on that this afternoon. I finally got it to a point where it was going to be acceptable. I didn't like it, but it was going to be acceptable. And now that's not even working, so I
Tony
don't
Wallow
know.
said subscribe.
Oh, wait a minute. That's correct. I'm just checking the commands, and that's correct. Yeah, that should work. I don't think I should have to restart it. I saved it, even though there are those that feel you don't. Okay, that one's working. Maybe. Yep, there it goes. Shows the one picture, changes to the... Okay, so that's working. I don't know. There will be no exclamation K tonight, it looks like. Not working. Much like this stream, not working.
So let's go.
Ran Israel said, just cough. You're in friendly territory.
Yeah, it's not.
I know.
It's not gonna work.
With new
Without
people.
glasses?
New people come and watch the show. So people get irritated with that. I
You can
get
tell
it.
this has been a
Clear their throat over and over and over.
boring Saturday.
It's
'cause I've
just
been
not
on
good form.
I've been on Zoom 3 separate times today.
It's still a little loud on the music. Actually, it started two of them at the same time. Huh. I'll just take your word for it that it's actually going out. I'm not hearing it. I hear everything else. I'm not hearing the one that I should be hearing, which is the one for exclamation K. Bobby Warren's in chat. Hello, Bobby.
So, I've been having
Tony Wallow
good
said,
luck.
would you like to
I've
play a
been having
game?
good luck lately for getting packages shipped from super far away because the remote that I ordered from the spare remote I ordered for my TV just shipped, and it says it's coming all the way from Washington State.
Thought it was coming from Fresno, California, or
That's
Folsom,
my-
California.
That's the VR that I ordered from eBay. The TV remote I ordered from Amazon is coming from Washington State, which is actually further away than Folsom, California.
Yeah, by a couple 100 miles. can't believe that you're getting something. You live about in the middle of the country, and you're getting stuff all the way from the West Coast. That's just weird. I'm sure there's got to be.
It's because it was the cheapest deal I could find for one of the supposedly working VRs, and it's just where the seller is.
Tony Wallow said long shipping
Just where they're located.
So the remote you're getting is for your VR?
No, it's for my TV because my original TV remote, I've dropped it several times. And I'm afraid if I drop it again, it'll be busted and then I won't have a TV remote.
Got it. I see Tony gifted a membership to Stingy Jack. Don't know who that
Bobby
person
Warren
is.
said, "Did you watch Doug today, Ken?"
So
I did, Bobby. I watched it.
I'll keep the spare in the drawer until I need it. And then if my original one breaks, I'll have.
Hey, I caught a pretty cool lightning strike on my channel. I posted the link to the clip.
Yeah, I see the link. I'll check that out after the stream ends. Long Dog says he uses a website called remotes.com. If you remember correctly, they had some pretty reasonable prices for replacement remotes.
Yes, but I can't use a universal remote with this TV because the remote that came with this TV and the replacement remote that I ordered has a microphone built in, so I can do like voice search on YouTube and whatnot. And I can't do that if I just get any plain Jane universal remote.
Right, I'm gonna say what he typed in. He didn't say a word about it being your universal remote. He said remotes.com, and you formulated that to universal. So you probably could get your original one there.
I don't know because this is some Chinese name brand of TV. It's not like a Samsung or anything.
Is that the one I bought for you?
Yeah.
That's the one you wanted.
It works great. It works great. It just has to be unplugged every night because the software has a mind of its own.
Do you happen to know your model number off the top of your TV? Off the top of your mind, the model of your TV?
I do not.
You would need that to use the... What about the brand name? Does this say if it'll do it off the brand name?
It's a CAXIUN.
And you need the model number. Looks like a pretty interesting website. Thanks, Long Dog. Yeah, it's not a Toshiba. I know that. It was some off-brand name. So
yeah, other than the fact that I have to unplug it because if I don't, it'll reboot in the middle of the night and wake me up. It works good.
yeah, I would think you should be able to go into settings and fix that somehow.
I've tried every single setting on there, and it does. There is no setting. It's even had multiple software updates since I've had it. At least 2 or 3 software updates since I've had it, and none of those software updates have fixed said issue.
You've only had it about 2 years, haven't you? I mean, it's not that old of a TV.
Yeah. But one thing I thought it may have something to do with is it may have something to do with the fact that I have a USB drive, flash drive connected to the side of the TV to give me more space on it for apps and things. And so that flash drive may be waking up the TV at random hours of the morning, but it's completely random, so I don't know how. But I just fix it by unplugging it, and then it can't come back on. So
yeah, everything works except for exclamation K, and apparently it's not working right for me, so I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Mrs. K just sent me a message. I want to see what's going on with that.
You know what they say, Alan? If both you don't succeed, try again.
Yes, Josh, but there's only so many options.
Tony
on the
Wallo
settings
said,
for
hello,
this
Grekai.
TV,
Tony Wallo uses the great guy. Great guy.
You haven't started with the tack hammer up to the sledgehammer.
Yeah, how difficult would it be to unplug the USB to run it through a test to see if that's actually causing it?
Tony Wallo said, hello,
I
Grekai.
don't want to do that because of the way I have it configured.
How difficult would it? Okay, okay, that's fine.
USB is used to store additional applications.
Yes, but the way I have it set up, the TV is using the flash drive is acting as the TV's internal storage. It's essentially using that flash drive as the TV software sees that flash drive as its built-in storage, not as just an
So
external
that's
USB.
a setting that you can control, obviously.
Yes, but if you want to change the flash drive back
John
to just a
Williams
normal
said,
flash
hello,
drive
Grekai.
removable type of storage, it'll erase everything on the flash drive, and if you unplug it, it'll cause issues because TV's looking for apps that are for apps and other system data that is on the flash drive that's not plugged into the TV. So.
Yeah, I didn't mean unplug it and keep it unplugged all the time. I meant unplug it, go a couple nights and see if it turns your TV on or off or whatever the problem is. And if it doesn't, then you'll know that's not the problem. Yes, Ghetto, you have your phone, you have your hand raised.
I have an idea for Alan. Why doesn't he go out? Or if he had one, plug in a thermal hard drive into it and see if that makes the problem better. Wouldn't the thermal hard drive be better? That
wouldn't make a bit of difference. All it would do is draw more power and it would give me more space, and it may not even work because those external hard drives.
John Williams said Ken
a lot
Law.
of power that TV USB port may not be able to handle.
Why not get him a thermal SSD?
Because of the same issue.
Oh, okay.
I've just got a 32 gig flash drive in there, and it works.
Tony Wallo said Law.
Okay.
I don't know, it just makes common sense to me, Wintermute. If I suspect that's the problem, I'm going to unplug it, go a night or two. If I don't have the issue, then I know that's the issue, but I kind of understand where he's coming from. But no, I don't have 35 years of experience in anything.
You're sneaking up
Life.
on 3.5 years.
Yeah, really. Yeah. We'll start 4 years next year if I'm still doing this. It is 10:28. Let's wrap this up. It's been such an exciting, riveting night. Thank everyone from YouTube for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tony, for gifting yet another gift membership to someone. John Loy says, see you next Friday. All right, John. Maybe next Friday might
John
be
Williams
a little
said thanks, Ken.
late because of some things that are going on. I may be out of
Wintermute
town.
said goodbye,
And I won't
Ken.
be back in town until maybe 11:30, almost midnight my time. And I will let you know as the week goes on how that's going to go or not. If you want to join us on Zoom, send me an email at case.z00m@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. Thank you to the homies for being here. Bill, Greg, Rich, Sam, Jeff, Alex, and Darren, and Ghetto. See you guys tomorrow, 10 o'clock.